Happy Sunday. Gimpy is screwed up. Gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Happy Wednesday. So let's do this all over again. So, cast characters. Gimpy the Crusader is a neutral good dwarven Crusader, which is a cleric archetype. He is specializing in technically great swords, but he doesn't have a magic great sword yet. It's only cold iron. This great axe we picked up over in the Great Garrison, which is cold iron +1, plus his little debuff. If you hit everything he hits, the enemy must pass Fortitude saving throw, DC 10, so they'll pass that every time, or become prone for 1 round. Not great, but it was better than his great sword because it's the +1. So anyway, currently that's his weapon. And because he's a cleric of the Green Path, or whatever it's called, well, actually, what is it called? The Green Faith. Sorry, Green Faith. So the Green Faith cleric, which gives him access to the animal domain. So we did that. Picked up the bear. The bear has been booned, so he's got boon companion, so the bear's maxed out. So I got that, and all set. Let's see. So, and the general idea here is Gimpy is going to be riding Espresso around as just like a horse would, or be ridden, that kind of deal. And so he's going to be sitting on the back of the bear, swinging stuff, wearing heavy armor, all this other fun stuff. So basically a bear knight, sort of, kind of. So there's that. Actually, looks not too bad, huh? Too bad I can't zoom out a little bit more. But anyway, so there's Gimpy, our main character. Now, as far as companions, the bulk of the group is going to be made up of Veronica, who's the only mercenary in the group. She is a dwarven blood kineticist. Why a blood kineticist? Because supposedly it's supposed to work now, so hopefully they do. And that's going to be her job, damage dealer. And then for a tank, we're going to be keeping Sealer around. Paladin, she currently has Radiance, which has not been upgraded +1. Yeah, I don't think that Radiance doesn't get upgraded now. Well, more of the story. So anyway, that's her job. We're going to try to keep Woljif around as much as possible. We made him into or he's going to be working on Arcane Trickster, just to see if that works for him. We'll see. And then currently we have Land for our archery stuff, although he will be replaced by Arushale later on once we find her. And then Darren, the last of the 6, and his job is going to be healer, buffer, damage dealer, because we bought him the Red Salamander, which gives him access to all these nice cool little fire spells, because he's a spontaneous caster, so he'll be able to, you know, do double duty there, which of course means his mythic stuff, he's going to have to go for the fire resistance stuff. So anyway, those are our characters currently. Will the others be joining us at some point or another? They will, of course, be doing their roles. Like Socio is going to actually have to join us once we go out to the lands, because we need him for something. I should probably talk to him and see what's going on there. Okay. I can't see anything you're talking about. Shh. I've never done that before. Never done that. Socio. Let's see. I'll give you that one for now. We just need to get him equipped for stuff. As far as the glaives go, he's currently got just a regular. They only gave him a regular glaive. He's in the friggin' army, and he only has a regular glaive. So we're gonna give him the Dark Horn, which is +1, cold iron. Touching the handle of it gives a sense of evil within his weapon. So it's nothing special, but it's better than what he has. So if he wants to participate in melee. See? You can't trick 8-Ball. What are you trying to do? You can't trick 8-Ball. How come clerics can't use two-handed flails? No, this is a one-handed flail. Why is flails considered so good? Oh, because they're martial? Still, so you'll need to work on that. Okay, so we're going to give him his armor. That's not going to help him. Blackened mirror. He's a hex. We don't have anybody doing hexes, so he's all set for now. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. This is the real Wednesday, not like Friday was. Oof, Friday was definitely the Wednesday of the week. That was horrible on Friday. Anyway, So that's our cast of characters for the most part, although, like I said, Socio's going to be taking Darren's spot once we go out into the world, I think. Because of story reasons, but I think we need to talk to him, too. Already? I haven't even had my coffee. Of course, I don't drink coffee. But Stream Bingo. If you would like to play, all you need to do is... Sorry, not Stream Bingo. Boss Fight Bingo. If you would like to play Boss Fight Bingo, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right-hand side of the video screen. About halfway down, you see 3 buttons. One of those buttons is labeled Stream Bingo. Click on it, join the game. As the boss fights happen, like this one will be doing shortly, they will determine the numbers called for the bingo cards. So having said that, boss fight.
Is this another one of those fights for that boss fight bingo game? You people take way too much pleasure in beating up poor little kittens and helpless squirrels.
Only clerics of Kermit have access to flails. Yay! Does anybody even get that joke other than me, Gray? Does anybody even get that joke? Hashtag Muppet Faith. I mean, as soon as you said it, I went, oh God. You don't get it? Have you ever watched The Muppets with Kermit the Frog? Okay. Have you ever seen Kermit get excited about something and he puts his arms up there and flails them around and goes, yay, or whatever he does? Do you remember doing that? That's been ingrained into my brain for some reason. I don't know why. There's Socio. Yeah, that's the reference. That's why only clerics of Kermit have access to flails, with the yay behind it. And it's fairly ingenious, I think. Anyway, Socio. Ellen cleric that stands before an easel, his brush hovering over the canvas without touching it. Instead of painting, the young man absentmindedly gazes at the sky of Canabras, which is still streaked with towering plumes of black smoke. Finally, he notices you and smiles, shaking off his stupor, which he already said. And boss fight, Platter Pirate, killed by people. Platter Pirate is number 12 on your bingo card.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise.
She promises, therefore it's true.
Thanks.
But thank you. Happy Wednesday. Anyway, because you guys beat up on, or Hobo and Delm survived the fight against the Platter Pirate, that means you get a free vote, so go to your bingo card, click another number. Good luck. It's too early? Yeah, it's kind of early, but I've been up for like 4 hours already. It's pretty depressing. Anyway, Socio.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
Who are you and how could you possibly be of use to my army?
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
What are you painting? Cleric's eyes linger mournfully at the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird, the symbol of Shellen. 5 people dressed in robes stand before the temple, men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with their radiant happiness and joy in their serene eyes.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help and then they saved my life, Commander. If the prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple. I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
Because we're good. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I will never forget that I owe them my life. Every minute of it, every breath that I take, is a gift they gave me. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
Who made an artist enlisted in the army?
Perhaps I am a true artist, or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art, so painting is part of my prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety.
You want to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Yep, I have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Well, how much money do we have? We're only 2,000 because we spent it all on that ring. It's okay. We'll be fine. I can sell some of these books though. They're probably worthless. Let's see. Chapel tent. So you want to talk to me? I hope not. Damn it. I'll visit Heaven's Edge and see the Arendate estate someday. I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we were to celebrate it at Heaven's Edge? It's not far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. He seems to have trouble getting the words out, which clearly indicates how rarely he has to ask for anything. Since you're my superior, and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. I'm going to throw a banquet at the place where your whole family died? Or just alright deal? Don't have to read all this stuff. Perfect. Have a ball. I'll make sure of it. Yeah, something strange flickers in Darren's smile. People say that you're deliberately trying Queen Galfrey's patience. Is that true? Yes, he is. A heroic dragon who died for our future deserves respect, not your mockery. Because he's making fun of, not Karmas, Trendilev. She's dead. She doesn't really care. I shall enjoy 3 or 4 minutes of rather pleasant thoughts about the rage of those sanctimonious fools who pestered me the most. I don't really care. You like being a role advisor? Do you also receive a fraction of? Did you also receive a fraction of that unusual power? Looks like it. Of course he did. Stuff. Talk to him later if we really want to. We don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and sell some books that I don't need to carry around. Actually, I don't think I need to carry any of them around, but... Show me what you're selling. So one of those, one of these. I keep forgetting which books are actually even useful. Dun, dun, dun. One of these days I'll actually read some of these books. They're not very long, usually. All this stuff. What's this? Wander Moon Disease. Don't worry about that. Okay, so whole whopping 147 for these books that are duplicates of what we have. How are we doing on potions and stuff? 29 smalls. We're okay. Okay. Well, let's go outside and cause some trouble. I think we're ready to do that. Oh, let me just see. Let's see. What else is down here? Sela's here. Let's see if she has anything to say. I don't think she does.
Hello. So,
Maybe she does.
what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power?
This is what I was born for.
I envy your confidence. In a good way. It's great to believe that everything is going the way it should. I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me.
Boss fight.
Is this boss fight going to be against one of the top bingo players from last month? I hope so. They were so annoying.
Hey, Kecker, welcome back. Are you done with your stuff for today?
Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll
Saturday and Sunday, February 18th and 19th are the monthly giveaways for February.
I cry easily.
A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching again. That's next weekend for the giveaways. If you have any questions on how they work, feel free to ask. Lurking. There's no lurking. You must be continuously interacting with the rest of the people here in chat. Okay, so is fighting demons all you want, or will you be looking for something more? How about covering myself in glory and becoming a hero of 100 ballads? Question mark, or at least a dozen if they're lively ones. Her eyes shine cheerfully. Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the World Wound is the best place for a paladin who wishes to defend the weak and serve good. Being part of this crusade is reward enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brothers in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the other orders are focused on just one aim, the war against the World Wound. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things, ordinary misfortunes, you know. I always liked being a wandering knight because any moment I could end up, I could get up and go help a poor rat folk whose family had been kidnapped, or an old woman whose favorite dog had gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'll be happy to help those who need it, a little bit here and there. She could know more about you. Ask away. Thank you, I've learned everything. Thank you for speaking to me. Stuff. See you. Anyway, hobo, down. Meet up on a spider with 3 light PPCs. The spider is number 16 on your bingo card, number 16, and because they won that fight, they get a free vote, or everybody gets a free vote. Go to your bingo cards, click the number you need, and good luck. Okay, so talk to her. Just gotta make sure I talk to everybody now. I can't remember who gives quests and who doesn't. Oh, these 3. Okay, I got nothing, don't care about them. Lan, what you gotta say, Lan? Tell about your people, what do you think about life on the surface? We're just gonna go through this real quick. There's no speaking, so. Background stuff. Blah. Come with me to see the surface again. Stuff. Good. Oh look, Lan, you're my companion. Companions should trust each other. I'm counting on you to give me honest answers, not excuses. No, that wasn't it. I don't have much patience for certain types of creatures. Demons, I mean. But probably on the side of the people they're attacking. He looks away. He looks ashamed. I guess you're right. I shouldn't have been so evasive. And it's just that some things are hard to talk about. My family, for example. Stuff. So much stuff. Now, if you're, you don't have to keep going if it hurts you. Hell no, I started to tell you and I'll make it to the end. Thank God. Why'd you go and join the Crusade just before? Stuff. Would you like to find your mother? Of course not. I am very sorry, truly. Your parents' love didn't survive hardship. But that doesn't mean the same will happen to you. What if you find true love? Someone who won't leave you no matter what. And break my beloved's heart again when I die in her arms 5 years later? Stuff. I am sorry, very truly sorry. I met someone who would not only help me choose the right path, but it didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Thanks for sharing. All those have short lifespans. You don't look like you're getting old or dying. How old are you? I'm as old as I look. No surprises there. Stuff. So much stuffing. So much reading. Talk about when to ag. Are you sure? Were you just friends, or are you more than that? Wow, you really don't pull your punches, do you? He exhales loudly. How about your connection? Stuff. She doesn't think she's a shadow of her former self. Of course, she thinks she did everything right. Thanks, I found out everything I wanted to know. So, you can wear a hat with your one hand, with your one horn? Sure I can, but certain designs don't suit me too well. Okay. We don't have to worry about this stuff. Yumi, killing demons. You already told us that stuff. So much reading.
Keep your calm.
Nania, where are you, crazy person? There you are, just in time. You'll be delighted to know that I need you for an experiment. So the Great Garrison stands roofless, demon, blah, blah, blah. I'm scurrying to and fro. Thus far, there's no scientific evidence of your exceptionability. Or exceptionality, whatever. If one discounts blind faith and divine intervention, I can read. Happy Wednesday. We, people of science, refuse to believe in the inexplicable without any proof. We are the ones who explain the inexplicable. She punctuates her statement with an energetic sweep of her arm. And therefore, open your mouth and say, ah. Why? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to study you. Come along. Don't stand in the way of science. What does my mouth have to do with my new abilities? Perhaps there is no connection, or perhaps there is a direct connection. We'll never know unless we try to find out. Find, ah. She peers into your mouth with a practiced eye. All right, your throat's fine, tongue looks perfectly normal. Your teeth, she sniffs. The smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now for your teeth. She sticks one hand in your mouth and probes each of your teeth in turn with the skill of a seasoned dentist. No detectable alterations. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being wholly civilized representatives of their races, still have an amazingly powerful bite? As if suddenly recalling something, she promptly pulls her hand out of your mouth. Are you really trying to find a correlation between fang length and civility? She seems slightly embarrassed. For the good of science, I look for correlations everywhere and everything. How can you prove there's no correlation if you don't bother to look for one? If someone gets on my nerves, I can bite hard enough too. Can you? We definitely must test that someday. But not today. Now we are conducting an experiment of a different kind. Moving on. Alright, what do we have next? Ears. Let's check your hearing. Testing. She yells right into your ear and nods in satisfaction as she observes your reaction. Your hearing is fine. Was fine. But don't worry. It's scientifically proven that it should return to normal soon. Next, she circles you. Eyes are clear. Posture is satisfactory. Limb length is standard. No lice. She stops, rubs her chin in contemplation, and then in a slightly dejected tone says, "Boy, you are the picture of health. It's a pity. I was expecting to find some anomaly. But now let's assess your mental state. Imagine a hypothetical situation. You are a tree. 2 squirrels have found their way into your hollow and are now copulating there. What do you do?" Then copulate. Why should I care? I stick my branch in there. I do precisely nothing because I am a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawal along with a lack of trust in your own abilities, or perhaps just a healthy dose of pragmatism. On to the next question. Another hypothetical question. You are a tomato. You've just been picked from the vegetable patch and put into a crate. You know that today the cook will use half of the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? There's nothing I can do. I'm a tomato, remember? An unconscious act of withdrawal, an inability or unwillingness to see something bigger behind something small. Alright, I understand. On the surface, it appears you don't really believe in your ability to change things, but in fact, you are a strong pragmatist who knows perfectly well what you can and can't do. Your reasoning is that of a mortal, one who is capable of achieving a great deal, though he would deny even that. On that note, I deem this experiment complete. Thank you for your participation. She looks at you pensively and then gestures at you with a wide sweep of her arm. And yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days I will solve you completely, unless I forget. Now I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. I don't like it when you call me boy. My name is Gimpy. On the grand scale of world history, your name is irrelevant. I have no reason to remember it. Blah blah stuff. She's basically telling you don't matter. Are there any names worth remembering? There are, and to my deepest regret, there are too many of them. They etch the names into history, and alas, even self-respecting, educated person must know them. Aren't we happy? Before this opened the world when she's the betrayer of humanity, it's her fault the demons invaded Galarian. Rarely Lucia's going too far, don't you think? Didn't expect you to mention Erilu Gorlash. Interesting. You think so? She is the greatest of the greatest. Just imagine, she managed to open a rift from Galarian into the abyss. No one knew how. No one believed it possible. No one even dreamed of such a thing. And she just did it. It was the experiment of the century. She wipes a tear from her eye. I would have been so happy if I could have been in her place. Of course, some part of Galarian's population died as a result of her experiment, and the Crusaders are still wrestling with its consequences to this day. But this very essence of what Erilu managed to do was a breakthrough of cosmic significance, both figuratively and literally. Sooner or later, the world will be closed. Peace will return to Galarian. As for the victims of the ongoing war, they will be remembered as unfortunate but unavoidable sacrifices made at the altar of science. She blinks at you, perplexed. Were we talking about something? No, that's it. Good enough. Okay. So, where's Ember hiding? I'm going to talk to her in a little bit. Oh look, Ember and stuff. Boss fight. Did I get the... Yeah, I got the last one. The elf in front of you is young, blah blah blah. How are you handling these new abilities? Queen gave me the title of Knight Commander and put me in charge of my army. What do you think about that? Focuses her wandering gaze on your eyes, smiles, and shakes her head. Don't believe titles. All of us in the world are children of the street, barefoot, hungry, scared. They step away from death. Some imagine they're strong and rich like gods, but don't forget who you really are behind the title. You're always so cheerful. How do you manage to remain so hopeful when we're surrounded by such horror? Hope? She tilts her head and continues with a smile. No, hope is a lie. What should we hope for? This world is in the hands of demons. The gods can't help, or they don't want to, or they forget us altogether. The people know they're about to be eaten by demons, but still they quarrel with each other and fight and steal. There's no hope, only us. We'll have to win without hope. It'll be hard. The entire abyss is against us. We can only win by some miracle, which means we'll have to make one happen. What other choice do we have? We'll work a miracle and win because we have to. She smiles broadly and nods to herself. How are you handling new abilities? Abilities? What are you talking about? Oh, the tricks you learned when the big gray house blew up. They're funny. Thanks for teaching them to me. Okay, that's fine. So go. You just need hope. Actually, no, that's not what she said. Looking back, Fanny, that is not what she said. Listening, so it turns out Queen's blah. Okay, we need to dig up some money. I guess I could sell some of this stuff that I'm not going to use. Like this club. Question, I need 6 grand. So 4 grand short. We're not going to get 6 grand out of this. So we'll wait. We're not in a rush. Anyway, Miss Lynx with one too many machine guns killed everybody. Miss Lynx is number 8 on your bingo card. Number 8. Okay, time to go. Oh, you missed a bag over there. How'd that happen? We pretty much talked to everybody that matters at this point.
Never stop learning.
Free stuff. Off we go. Okay, so we're about him for Cell Seal, because we can do Cell Seal's thing now, I guess. And that should work. And bury in a raven. Okay, so there's the cemetery, so that's where we want to go. Another man limps toward a grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside. How unfair. They were all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. An elven woman with her face bathed in tears steps into the grave. She whispers, "The painting. It's burned like everything else in the house. There is nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing." The young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave and stands beside it for a while, lost in thought. Finally, he sighs and steps back. Celcio throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him. He takes a breath and prepares to speak, but it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers his resolve, and says in a gentle voice, "I wish you a warm welcome in Shellen's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil and make the world richer and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this," he breaks into sobs mid-sentence and falls silent without finishing his declaration. "Thank you for everything you've done for us." Celsio's too absorbed in his grief to hear you, but the other mourners nod in approval, wiping their teary eyes. "They were good people. I can't believe they're gone." "What is that?" The elven woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of the silent mourning. Her trembling hands points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbs up out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. It's a zombie. Run. But it's only a zombie. Why should we run? Oh, look. More zombies. Now you should run. They're not following you. Don't turn around. Stop running. It'll be fine.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Turn-based mode. I don't know why that was off. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, we're tired. Or at least some of us are. Let's see. Espresso. Go espresso with the crit. And Veronica. Turn your little armor on just in case. Trying to decide whether I want to put the slick down or not. Oh, can't because we just used her ability. Oops.
Forwards.
Get charged up then. Sila. Oh, Veil of Heaven. This is against demons and stuff, not undead. This only lasts 5 minutes, so yeah.
The light, take you.
Oh, she got 2 attacks. Awesome. That'll make life a little easier. Gimpy. Close to Heaven, that's his healing damage thing. How close are they? They're all in range? Yeah, most of them are in range. Oh, you know, I forgot to do self-seal spells. We did not rest. Oops. Oh, this is gonna suck. We forgot to rest.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Brute force works. Okay, Soul Seal. Looks like you have your stuff at least. I don't know what exactly it is, but Protection from Evil Communal. That's only lasts for a minute. No long-lasting stuff. Let's get his buttons appropriate.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Put this back here. Not dead with that one. What's this? Paralysis. I get that out of there. Let's get all the spells out of here because it just confused me. Okay, so his actual abilities. That's that one. Touch of Good. Touch of Luck. Divine Fortune. So those are just like one turn, right? 1 round per 2 class levels, so 2.5 rounds. 1 round. 1 round. Okay. So what's this do? 6th level, you can call upon your deity to give you unnatural luck. This ability functions like a bit of luck, but it affects you and lasts a number of rounds equal to half. At 6th level, oh, we are level 6. That was 5. It's okay.
So it comes to this.
What's he immune to? Oh, the negative energy in the glaive. No big deal. Okay, Lance, start shooting stuff.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And he's up 3 attacks. No, sorry, it's doing that stuff. Woljif.
Cover me, all right?
So close. Okay, help out over here, Espresso. Or not. Happy Wednesday. They've crossed the wrong... Have they? Have they really?
We won't falter.
Happy Wednesday. It's 2 ones in a row for us.
No glory without risk.
Get him, Gimpy.
You've
You
made
can do
your
it.
choice.
Hey, knocked him over. He failed the saving throw. Good job. So when he stands up, Gimpy gets to swing at it again. Ow. Ow. Glad they're rolling well.
Begone, fiend!
Because we're not.
You won't survive me.
So close.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Ugh.
Distract them for me.
Oh look, another zombie. Critical fail, and your caster bonks himself with their staff while casting. And stubs his toe. Look, more zombies. You're picking on lad. It's not fair. Okay, Espresso, get him. Go Espresso. Those 3 attacks. Okay. Oh, that one right there. Step away.
Strike with all your might.
Dead zombie. Soul seal. Drop this for a little bit of damage. Oops.
Into the fray.
So he's doing 3d6. That's not bad. Except when they make their saving throws, but...
No fear.
He needs 2 swings. Hey, Mozart, welcome back. Roll a 1 on an arrow shot. Shoot the sheriff, but not the deputy. Boss fight.
Is this boss fight going to be against one of the top bingo players from last month? I hope so. They were so annoying.
Okay, Gimpy may have made a tactical decision, a tactical error here.
Fall!
And step away.
Endure this!
Reduce damage. Blah. Okay, Woljif.
Time to share your treasures.
At that rate, happy Wednesday. Okay, Espresso, go save your friend. Read a thing about a paladin taking his armor off to sneak up in a sleeping dragon across a chasm and having another party member throw his sword to him. Throw his crit fumble and impales the paladin. Player coldly decides his last action is to scream. That's a true team player right there. Get it, Veronica.
The light take you!
Oh, come on, Seela. You can do better than that. Gimpy needs to put his defenses on. Or he could do this. It's not going to kill him, though, so...
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Good roll. Gimpy needs better armor class.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Okay, Lan. Kill this one,
Make every
maybe.
strike count.
Gotta hit it. There we go. This is horrible dice rolls. It's like Friday all over again.
Cover me, all right?
But it is Wednesday, so it's what today's all about. Go espresso. Almost, so close.
Forwards!
Teamwork.
No glory without risk!
So it comes to this.
It's a hit.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. Begone, fiend. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ta-da! With the heavy heart, Solskjaer looks at the corpses of his friends, return to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. He hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, the stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip as you examine the engraved Minotaur's head, the unholy symbol of Baphomet. Cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists, simply murdering my friends, it was not enough for them. No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Looks like some of the townspeople were only feigning their grief. These demon worshippers are everywhere, and now I understand why the Inquisitors of Canabras became so paranoid. Wait, the townspeople fled the undead without knowing they have a traitor among them. Wherever they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. Save. Pause. Tiger and Dell beat up on a spider with three light PPCs. I'm pretty sure you guys did that already. You did, so go to your bingo cards and vote. Click a number. Okay, so. Good? Of course not. And yes, we're looking for stuff to steal from the graves. It's not stealing, it's repurposing. It's not recycling, like I said, it's repurposing.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Wednesday. Let me out, I'm suffocating. No, you're not. You just think you are. She's not suffocating. Unquiet dead. The half-rotten corpse of a woman shambles out of the crypt. She leers at you with her empty eye sockets and croaks out a few words. Thank the gods and thank you too. I knew this was going to happen someday. They buried me alive. Who are you? Baroness Nanelle Ballard, at your service. The dead woman bobs a clumsy curtsy, her legs barely supporting her. My estate is not too far from here. Let me assure you that all of you are always welcome there, assuming you are properly attired. Hate to break it to you, but you're actually dead. How dare you? What utter foolishness. Do I look like a corpse to you? No, no, no. You forget yourself. You should be ashamed of to say such things to a... The dead Baroness wags her finger at you in a chastising manner, but her cuts herself short, staring at her own hand in horror. What? How? This simply cannot be. I shan't permit it. I'm afraid it's true. I'm truly sorry. This graveyard was desecrated by a necromancer. It seems that he disturbed your rest as well. The dead woman covers her face with what remains of her decaying hands. So, I die, but even in death, the accursed servants of the abyss torment me. Can nothing be done? Perhaps you could lay me to rest. I quite enjoy my life in this world. I quite enjoyed my life in this world, but now there is no place for me here. Not in this miserable form. How did you awaken? Do you remember anything? Allow me a moment to think. Seems like it. Yes, I woke because I heard a voice. They were reciting poetry or a prayer, perhaps. I suppose those were spells then. I must have been your thrice damned It must have been your thrice damned necromancer. Would you like to pass along any words of comfort to your friends and family while you're here? That good-for-nothing band of hangers-on? Most certainly not. Thank you very much. I am reasonably confident that they have already brought my estate to ruin and squandered the fortune I bequeathed to them. They will have to do without my missives. Spare us both that indignity and embarrassment. You see, I would still be in the company of those I truly care for, were it not for my discourteous sorcerer and his parlor tricks. Rest in peace. Your rest is no concern of mine. Thank you. Do feel free to take my burial jewelry. Those pieces are dreadfully out of fashion where I'm going anyway. Look, she died. Gold chain with diamonds, and of course it's nothing special, right? No, not that. This. 600 gold. Could be worth real money, huh? Inspirations of an angel in training. What? To kill more undead just because we can?
Watch out for trouble.
Rely on me.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Look, more loot. More loot.
This is my kind of work.
Repurposing stuff instead of looting. Yes. That's what angels do. They repurpose stuff. Kind of like bodies. You repurpose them.
You won't survive me.
Colan. Any other friends out here? Or is it just the one? It's just the one.
We won't falter!
Dum dum dum. Let's have another vote. Do we? Are you sure? We already did the vote. We've already done the vote for the last, the 3 light PPCs. We just did that, though. Pretty sure we did. Anyway, so another vote. Go to your bingo cards, click a number. Was the boss in another fight earlier? No, you've seen the Spider 3 Light PPCs twice. We already had it claimed on the card, and you had an extra vote from that one, and then you get a second fight with the Spider with 3 Light PPCs, and that's just a vote because you've already seen them. So you've actually had three votes on the one boss so far. Or sorry, not 3 votes. You had 1 from the win and then 2 votes, which have already been done. See, I keep track, sorta, kinda. Hey, we're not in combat. We should change that.
All ears.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Keep shooting them, Lan. Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Strike with all your might.
Half turns. You shut up for now? No, it's okay. I don't know. It's you don't need to. No. I appreciate that somebody's paying attention to that stuff. Spider boss radioactive. No. Do we want one? Do we want a radioactive spider boss? I think that would be really bad. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
Did they change this, or are we in a spot? Yay, kills. Leave Espresso alone.
We can do it!
Mostly dead. Ow. Lan needs to work on that armor class. Here, step back.
Endure this!
Well, Jeff, go after that one.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I hit him first.
You've made your choice.
Go Gimpy.
Fall!
Happy Wednesday. Give him espresso. Happy Wednesday there.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Ow. Injured or uninjured? Badly injured. Let's go injured.
Forwards!
Badly injured now. Lan, kill that
Make
one.
every strike count.
Good job, Lan. Bad job, Lan. Woljif.
Distract them from me.
Good job, Woljif. Let's drop a heal. Forget Socio can do that too.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
God, he can do that too. Come on, Espresso, get him. Close. Have they always had these crows flying right under the camera, or is it just the angle that you're hitting? No, they've been there. It's just if you zoom in enough, they just appear that much. I mean, if you're all the way out here, they're not as big. It's just that we're at that elevation, so we get to see them real close.
Into the fray. I'm done with you.
Wait, looks like they're waiting for us. There's a whole squad of undead guarding the door. Maybe we should look for another entrance. But why? We want the extra experience and loot, don't we? You're not a very good adventurer, Socio. Just saying. I mean, look at all this stuff. Poor Noble.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
We won't falter.
Mostly dead. Get him, Espresso. So close.
Time to share your treasures.
Ta-da, saving people. What a horror, I can barely catch my breath. Thank you for saving our lives. It's only one person. So, now the question is, how much do we fight these guys? We got Veronica drop a slick right there. And then take out the ones on the left that are hiding back there.
I stand ready.
Yet another obstacle.
Just those two?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The archer. So, Celsius was freaked out by 3 undead. Okay, 4 undead. Okay, 5 undead. Ow. He needs to dodge better. Sure, just walk right on through there.
Strike with
Kill
all
the
your might.
archers. Critical. 60. Almost killed it. We have 60 hit points? What are we at? We don't have 6. Ah, she's at 69. Okay, Lan. A little closer, Lan. Kill the archers.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Okay, Espresso, go this way. And go down there. Chew on him. Good job. Okay. So now he's close enough to take swings at him when he shoots at people. And he just gets up out of the mud like it's not even there.
No fear!
Oh, and the axe knocked it down again. Yay.
The light, take you!
Roll those ones. Happy Wednesday.
Cover me, all right?
Begone, fiend!
Needs 6, rolls a 2. Ow.
I shall survive this ordeal.
Leave Gimpy alone, you bastards.
We can do it.
Needs 10, rolls a 9. Okay, Lamb.
Endure this.
Come on, Espresso, save Gimpy. It's not saving Gimpy. Seriously. Gimpy can step away and... Oh, no spells to heal. Shit. Shit. Yep, very dodgy for an archer.
No glory without risk!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We'll just kill it. Good rolls. Soul Seal, and do another heal on Gimpy. There we go. That was a good one. Now step back so you don't get smacked by that guy. And still shooting at Gimpy. Why is... Espresso not getting attacks of opportunity.
Forwards!
Close. Step back land.
Make every strike count.
Ugh. Ugh. Happy Wednesday. God. How come the archer is so hard to hit?
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Knock that one over with the axe.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Go Sela.
Distract them for me.
You have good spells, right? Let's see. Spell magic, I don't think we're using that. Cure serious wounds on Gimpy. Seriously, fingers work, please. Thank you. He's standing right there. How come it's not working?
We won't falter!
Finally. Okay, Veronica.
Adventures await.
Where's your thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, get rid of the slick. Cast Cure Wounds looking towards Gimpy heals the snail between them and to max. That's what it kind of looks like. I mean, I don't know why. Oh, he's got a mythic rank we're supposed to be using. This is supposed to be on Gimpy. I didn't realize he had a mythic thing to do. Guess we should do that. Mythic. Which mythic power should we give Soul Seal today? Abundant casting or during spells? During spells first. Okay, actually. Yeah, we're about a spellbook after we're done fighting here. Okay, run around. I don't think there's anything here to loot, but gotta check.
Keep your calm.
See, nothing there. Okay, now we'll go the way Soul Seal wanted us to go, looking for another way into the church there. Oh look, something to climb.
Forget it.
Oh, we're tired. Can we rest? I don't think we can. We cannot rest here, so everybody's nice and tired. It's going to screw us, isn't it? Fatigue, -2 penalty, strength, and dexterity. Do anything normally use fatigue, causes fatigue characters to become exhausted after complete rest. Whatever.
A bright future awaits us. Together we stand.
The mongrel did it.
Yeah, but you failed it the first time and screwed us.
I am finished.
Thanks, Lan. You're so
Aren't your
awesome,
legs
Lan.
getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Game auto-saved. Of course it was. Because bad guys down there. Who are you? What do you want? I'm the bad guy. All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith. You can do it. Don't you dare get away from them. And Socio killing everybody all by himself, because that's what he does. Dum dum dum. Oh look, we're all here now. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. Do you think I need your permission? Hey, you bonebag, stand up and kill. Dun, dun. Like how Socio took a little bit of damage coming down those stairs, but he's all healed. Okay, Veronica. That way, can't see anybody, so blast the necromancer or not. Gotta get charged up. Or can you put this down now? Well, that works. Okay, well, let's go get the guys down here. Come on, Espresso, go. We can actually should be able to reach these guys with this glaive, no problem.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Time to share your treasures!
And can you see these guys? They are out of your range, so 5-foot step going this way. Are they in range now? Of course not. So shoot that guy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And Veronica, blast these guys down here.
Strike with all your might.
Stop shooting at us, please.
The light take you!
Oh, come on, Seedley. You can do better than that. Espresso. Get the archer. Socio with the glaive down here with the reach. Can you hit the necromancer from there without any chance at
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
and you said 9 rolls a 4.
Cover me, alright?
So it comes to this.
Go Gimpy, knocking them down with the axe. So actually we're getting really lucky with these dice rolls and their saves. Because you need to roll a 10 and yeah, it's a 50-50 chance, but getting lucky there. Okay, land, 5-foot step, move back these guys. And still too far. Wow, that one's in range. Kill Necromancer first.
You won't survive me.
Roll those ones. Never mind. Okay, so no problem.
We can do it!
Mostly dead. Really dead.
Into the fray!
Go Espresso. Get him. Roll more ones.
Begone, fiend! Fall!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Mostly dead. Stand up, you should die. So, Espresso versus the undead zombie lord. My money's on the Espresso.
You've made your choice.
Endure this!
Forwards!
Ta-da! No problem. Okay. So, the necromancer, I surrender, stop, I give up, don't hit me. The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. You damn rat, how dare you. Suddenly, Socio becomes a totally different person. The artist's delicate hands clench into fists while his voice comes out of a menacing roar. He leaps at the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. You scumbag, I remember you. You came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you, we shared our table with you and took you in. Then I don't even know what I'm going to do to you. Natural 20 equals deal 0 damage. Because damage resistance. Stop it. I surrender. Your Socio ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. Necromancer spits blood, but continues, fighting past the wild blows to his increasingly bruised and busted face. You are a priest to Shellen. If I've surrendered, so you have to spare my life. Your goddess demands it. You two know each other. Gimpy's observational. And Socio keeps beating him. We do. That's Nardi, a tailor's apprentice from Canabras. We healed him after he was mauled by a dog. Then he became a frequent visitor to our temple. He listened attentively to our sermons, studied the goddess's teachings, and praised our art. He grits his teeth. Were you lying to our faces the whole time? When we took you in, when you sat at our table, when we broke bread with you, were you planning to stab us in the back even then? The whole time. Now you understand part of it. Let's dig into the rest. The cultist curves his bloody lips into an evil sneer. I was hoping to lure you to our side. It wouldn't have been hard. We were everywhere, even inside you. I think you know it too. You are not like all those pious devotees. You pretended to be, and maybe you fooled yourself, but we both see who you really are. You have the same demonic rage inside you. It's a pity I never had time to kindle it into a devouring flame. But sometimes you have to resort to a backup plan. Having you die at the hands of your dead friends was such a good idea. It's a pity it didn't work. Shut up, Socio swings his fist, but it stops in the midair. His clenched fist trembles as he stares at the cultist with an expression of pure hatred. You want to kill me right now, don't you? But you can't. You're a good boy, Socio, so loyal to your goddess. You'll have to let me go or commit a sin, so I win either way. Witness the genuine genius of our Lord Baphomet, ha. Is he telling the truth? Your religion doesn't allow you to kill him? Yes, the Eternal Rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay an enemy in battle, but a captive, you must try to save their soul, to show them the beauty of the world, persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. And the necromancer says, I'm just repeating your own sermons back to you. Come on, Socio, try to make me repent my sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Baphomet's teachings, run to Shellen for redemption, and start knitting some masterpieces of my own. He smirks impudently. Do you really believe that even this scum deserves a chance of redemption? I don't know. May Shellen forgive me, but I have never had to struggle with this burden before. He looks at the cultist with visible disgust. I had no time to try healing the souls of villains. I was always preoccupied with healing the bodies of those hurt by them. Kalik looks up at the sky. Forgive me, Eternal Rose. You teach us to be merciful to our enemies and love them, but I am too weak. I am afraid. Grant me the absolution from this sin, for this kind of love is beyond me. I'm breaking your goddess's vows because of filth like him. Don't listen to his lies. He deserves death. It'd be justice to kill him on the spot. See, this is the great thing about Gimpy being able to do what he wants to do.
Saturday and Sunday, February 18th and 19 are the monthly giveaways for February. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, and again, that's next weekend for the giveaways. See, Gimpy has started off neutral, and now he's worked up to neutral good. So he can swing chaotic or lawful if he wants. So we're going lawful. Socio looks at his bloodied hands in disgust and pushes the battered cultist away. No, there is no justice in killing him right now. It would be a simple act of revenge. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace, but I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. It should never have happened. He wipes Necromancer's blood off his knuckles and steps away from him. You are the commander, and he is your captive. It is up to you to decide his fate. I surrender. Here, take everything I've got. Just don't kill me. The cultist turns out his pockets, and it's got Scroll of Eagle Splendor. Oh, well, that's going to buy us off. What do you think I should do to him? He stares at the cultist, then through clenched teeth utters, I have no right to decide whether he should live or die. You are in charge here. Then I condemn him to death. His sentence will be carried out immediately. I will send a messenger with others to imprison the cultist. His deeds will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Yes, that's the right thing to do. The cleric lets out a sigh of relief. Thank you. Dum dum dum. See, we're not evil either. He also examines the devastated graveyard, then diverts his attention to the terrified townspeople. It's all right. You're safe now. We should bury the bodies again. This is a place of peace, and we must not leave it desecrated like this. Townsfolk are clearly terrified of even looking at the fallen undead, but Solciel's soft words reassured them. As they work together, the graveyard soon regains its tranquil appearance. After a prayer, Solciel bows his head before the graves of his friends for the last time. May the Eternal Rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. Do we? Do we really? Where's all our loot from that fight? That's what we really care about.
There are many roads to success.
But the loot. It's all about the loot. Oh, and I missed a boss fight, didn't I? Spider with the Gauss rifle. You are number 17 on the bingo card. Number 17, but you killed every... Oh no, Delm actually survived that fight, so that's a free vote. Go to your bingo card, click a number to get an extra number. Good luck. Where's our loot? We deserve all this loot, because we worked so hard for it. Where's the Necromancer's body? Oh, that's right, we sent him off. Shit, we should have killed him. We didn't get his junk that he was carrying around. Shit. Oh well. That's what I get for being a goody-goody. And just miss out on the loot sometimes. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? The price you pay for being a good guy. No loot. Okay, well, off we go. We're done here. And the Locust that loves to get one shot. That's number 7 on your bingo card. Number 7. They'll make that survival as well. So as soon as this vote's up, we'll do another one. Let's see. Let's swap out Solciel now. We don't need him. Let him back in with us. So our spell books go. Gimpy's all set, I think. Yeah. He's only... She's done too. Okay. So you can go down the Angel Path as a neutral. I don't know for sure. We started off as neutral. You can start your actually, because we actually got it through decisions and the conversations. We actually were like up in neutral good area. But yeah, the Angel Path, I think you just have to stay in the good range. I think I haven't done it before, but I believe you can be in the good range as an angel. The mythic paths are pretty lenient on alignments, as long as you are on the either the good or the evil path that's appropriate for the mythic path. So, because like the gold dragon, I think we were neutral-ish. Or borderline. Because, actually, no, we were strong, lawful, good. But it turns out you're supposed to be neutral good. But, or at least for some reason in Pathfinder, gold dragons are neutral good. In Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, when I played it, way back when, gold dragons, lawful good. So that's what I was thinking when I did the gold dragon playthrough. I stayed lawful good as much as possible. So, but as far as I think the angel falls in the same idea, where you don't have to be strict alignment stuff. I think they give a little bit of fluctuation. But again, I don't know. I have to do some research. But I think being neutral good should be fine. I can always lean towards a little bit more towards lawful anyway. It's not that hard to do. Okay, so camping because we need to rest because we're tired. Alchemy, that is your job, making the food. Can't do potions because you don't know how to make them. And corruption. Hopefully it doesn't kick in. DC of 17. Oh, sorry. No, Gimpy's got a plus 17 to it now, so it's a done roll, isn't it?
Lon, satisfy my curiosity. Has anyone ever mistaken you for an animal?
Dick.
No. What about you?
Good comeback. Look, we rolled an 18. Plus 17. I think we made the roll. So, that's good. So, good thing we have Gimpy focusing on religion. Okay, so. That's our camp. Random. Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be doing our army stuff too. Anyway, magical anomalies are common in the world of Galarian, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the Whirlwind is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound and an ulcer through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and his army walk up the high bank of the West Selen River, where it draws near the border of the Whirlwind. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges in sickening bends, and the shade of mercury on the horizon rising to dirty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains its familiar azure hue. Soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon his back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. There he decides to look around. Diplomacy, address the soldiers and address their morale. Set an example for the army and lead the march. Let's have Darren not screw this up. Failed. Rolled a friggin' 2. He had to roll a 3. His whole purpose is because of his charisma, and he friggin' screwed it. Commander addresses the troops, reminding them of the importance of their mission, and that their greatest battles lie ahead, but the soldiers do not seem inspired. They knew what they were signing up for, but the psychic burdens of knowing the doom ahead and trusting a new unfamiliar commander to lead them to it are planes apart. The reluctant army continues on its way. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shroud of the low black clouds. It's like the Whirlwind has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Yes.
If not, you really should.
But then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes one after another. Tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. Confused and disoriented, the soldiers run through the wall of deadly storms. One by one, the elements drag them away into the sky or cast them down the cliffs and into the river. In the first half hour of the tornado's attack, the army has already lost several people and the wounded number in the dozens. The commander struggles to restore order for a time. It is their first encounter with the world wound, and the army has already suffered losses beyond just soldiers. They have also been sapped of that nebulous yet potent essence that some call morale. Gathering their strength somehow, the army continues to move forward. Now that screwed me over. Good. So this is our actual army. Can we recruit? Okay. We don't have a lot of money though. Footmen, archers. We need archers. We need these guys too. So that's our beginning army. Oh yeah, we need a general. Who do we want? Magic. We want a spellcaster for sure. Baroness, not the egg. Gunther, sorry. We used her last time. I think we used him before. I don't know if we actually got her to do anything. This is spellcaster though. We'll recruit you. She's got a halo, so supposed to be an ASMR. She'll have, oh, we don't have the money to recruit. We need 300. Or we need 500, we only have 300. So, looks like you guys aren't doing much for a little while. Oh, actually. Buy resources. There. Ah, shit. So annoying when it does that. Not the people I want. There she is. Okay. Okay, so now our army can actually be led by somebody that's somewhat competent. Maybe. So, first fight. How badly will this go? Let's find out. It's not going to go anywhere. There we go. Let them flee? No, pursue them. We need the experience. Kill them all. So this is Heroes of Might and Magic meet Pathfinder. Cultists. Cultist fighters. Kill the cultists first. Oh, look, they explode. Ow. Stop it. Yay, infirmary. No big deal. Like 3 people. So, losses. They are healed and go back into the army to fight another day. Having defeated a band of cultists who had driven the captives from Cannabis, driven the captives from Cannabis and made the ruins of Valis' gift their temporary base, the commander's army celebrates its first triumph. Unfortunately, the demon worshippers have killed all the citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pile in the middle of camp. Resources found. Finance point 600. Oh. You guys. Merge. And guess we're going that way. Two fights in one turn? Okay, so what's heroism do? One from the target, blah blah blah. Target gains +1 bonus saving throws and AC for 3 rounds. Also gets a bonus to combat morale. This is an arcane spell with a mind affecting effect. For 3 turns. Kill these guys first. Or not. Okay, let's here with you guys. Dead demons. So much for the DC bonus. Ow. Saving throws an AC. Okay, so that doesn't affect the archers. Kill the fighters. Okay, so heroism is still there. I think 158 against 4 would go better than that. Stop it. Ta-da. So, everybody healed. Crusader stumbled upon a group of ragged and exhausted scouts. They had set up on a patrol mission deep into the world room. But when Canaverus was attacked, they found themselves cut off and surrounded by demons. Surviving in such hostile conditions was not easy, but the scouts' spirits remained high and they readily joined the commander's forces. So, archers. Having defeated the enemy, the Crusaders scatter across the battlefield in search of trophies. Officers keep an eye on the process so that all the valuable trophies go to the treasury and do not end in the pockets of lucky soldiers. Finance points increased by 750. So, these guys join us. Oh, so rangers. They're gonna die eventually, unless we get a lot more. Okay, so we're moved for that turn. You guys are rested. Ready to move on with your lives. Mount Heart's campsite. Oh, this one. Enter. Let's see, we don't really need light spell with Darren, right? I don't want her
to concentrate.
It's resist poison or delay poison, same difference.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
I welcome your company.
That's right, he's got 4 of those. Oh, that's right, he's got fireball and everything too because of that ring. Bark skin.
This is my path.
Okay, we're good.
I found something.
Loot. We're finally here. Ellen and Curl must be around here somewhere, and Jana too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Elon. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. Elon puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive gaze at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at the Defender's Heart. Janet puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elon is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple of nobodies like us, but now you've turned into the saviors of Canabras, Knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Amade's blessing, and you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Ha. Sela frowns a little. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same Sela, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came here to help you look for Elon's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. All right, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. What does the ring look like, and where should we look for it? Last time I saw the ring, it was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp is in total disarray. I don't know where I don't know how we'll even find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. You can't miss it. Master Derek is not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. A trinket worth several months of pay, Elon. The rules of the surface are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You'd save yourself a lot of trouble. Is there something wrong, Elon? Am I making you nervous? And the young knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Janet is right. Much has changed since we have met in Canabras. Some things for the better, some not at all. He stops short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. All right, off we go. Janet and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when we find something. Or you give up trying. Hey, Ring, welcome back. You forgot what day it was? Boss fight.
Another boss fight already? I think you need to change the parameters of this boss fight bingo game. These boss fights are happening much too often and the bosses may not be getting paid fairly for the amount of work they are doing.
It's the happiest day of the week. It's Wednesday.
What's that there?
Stuff. Worthless stuff, probably. See? Worthless stuff. Last time we came in. Stuff. Test has been cut open from the inside. The knights apparently left it in a hurry. Head of Heart and Song. Where everything is a song. This is fast healing 1, level 1. Wow. Our Scald in the last playthrough used this song, this hat all game long. He never changed his hat. Because the healing goes up as you level up. It's a nice little, as long as the song is played, it heals, so. I know it's not great, but like I said, it's for a bard, it's actually lasts the whole game. If you let it. 10 is different from the rest. There's a strong burnt smell around it and a rustling sound coming from within.
Missed me already.
I might be cheating a little.
Did we find trouble? No.
Just a little. Wow. How did... Oh, because they failed this. Good job, Darren. We take damage. Okay, we'll just get in there.
Distract them for me.
We won't falter.
Goodness. Need 7, roll to 6. Oh, Espresso didn't make his saving throw either.
Out of my sight!
Shoot better.
Make every strike count.
miss. Get him Gimpy. Oh, I did knock him over. You crit him though.
No glory without risk.
Stop it.
Time to share your treasures.
Strike with all your might.
Needs 5, rolls 4. Good job, Espresso.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Just yet. Tomorrow, though, maybe. Okay, so we had a boss fight. Piranha without a machine gun ammo. That's number 11 on your bingo card. Number 11. And because Tiger and Delm won the fight, that's a free vote. So go to your bingo card and click a number you need to get closer to bingo. And good luck. Has been. Oh, we already looked at that one. Ground is trampled and there are signs of battle everywhere. The Hound Hearts were clearly attacked by demons here. Loot. Now look. It's a wannabe demon. Quasit. A small Quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks like you angrily screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object in its paws, a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine, mine. Eli, look at that creepy thing. What it's holding. What's it holding? I have seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack it all together before it can figure out what's happening. Too late. As an aside, they talked about the new class they'll add with the upcoming DLC. Oh, the shapeshifter thing? Mine, the Quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of color. You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine, mine. Sounds interesting. The shifter, yeah, the shifter. Eli and Jana see the glances at her friends, then turns to you. They're all right. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Gimpy. Let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. But it already did that. Quickly follow that Rich. Can't get too far.
I will guide.
Dun, dun, there you are. Can we shoot it? I'd like to be able to shoot it in the fight, or in this chase real quick. Mine, the ring is mine. You can't catch me, silly weak dwarf. Hey, that's not nice. I didn't call you a silly Quasit, did I? Come and get me. You're too slow. It's fun to play. Well, if they let me use something to kill you with, it'd be a different story. Give me the ring, you scoundrel. Before Eli manages to get the Quasit, the halfling Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Curl, what are you? It's a hambush. Hambush? What's a hambush? Thrusting herself between Elan and Curl, Sela barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elan, stop.
Hey Gimpy,
have you gone mad?
it is time to take a break.
He's using a summon spell. Why did you...
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Stop
Step
me.
on their toes as well?
Some of the prey just stepped into my trap. No, Elan, Sela, help. Damn it. Blah, blah, blah. Get ready, we're on our own now. Okay, Lan, where are you? Right in the middle. Step away.
You've across the wrong mongrel.
Ta-da. Oh, didn't step away. Ow. Get him espresso. Espresso needs better stuff. Oh, Quaza's joining the fight. So, Darren, would you like to put some spells to the test, maybe? Or... no, he's got the regular fire stuff. It's not going to work. Get him over.
Cover me, all right?
Or not. Happy Wednesday. Veronica, step away.
We can do it!
A bush full of ham. Need more bows here. Oh, he doesn't have protection from evil stuff. Okay, so it's a buff for espresso. Sila. Veil of Heaven, so bonus AC and saves. What we going to look at?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Okay, Lan, where would you like to go that doesn't involve getting stabbed?
You won't survive me.
Should have killed that. Damn it. He has protection from evil communal, right? Yes, he does. Okay, that'll help a little bit. Okay, we'll drift. How did we get fatigued already? We did hardly any traveling at all.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Let's see. Skill that one before. Where is he there? Oh, he doesn't go for a while. Might be able to kill him before he gets back.
Forwards!
Or comes around for his turn.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Stop it.
Into the fray!
Good job, Sela. Kill that pain in the ass.
The light, take you!
Okay, land. 5-foot step away. Should kill this one. Thank you. Okay, get him espresso. I keep forgetting to get espresso that. Oh well. Shoot it.
I will see to your demise.
Or not.
Distract them from me.
We won't falter.
So it comes to this.
Good roll, Gimpy. Good roll. This Gimpy was dodging well.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Yes, go after Sela, please.
Make every strike count.
Go land. Keep going. Good job. Okay, Espresso, get him. Roll less ones, please. Jeez.
Precision and grace.
Time to share your treasures!
I must replenish my powers.
What? Eli, what are you doing? What were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all this. He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small, harmless demons, so he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. He scoffs. I barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe we either threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. Milan thinks. Sela was defending someone she thought was her friend, and she stopped you from doing something you might regret. So you're willing to let a traitor bring demons down on our heads just to keep your conscience clean. Get serious, Sela. Captain, you're both right in your own way, and anyway, how it's been can't be undone. Sure. We're lucky no one died in today's little brawl, but who knows where Sela's naivety may one day lead you. Do you hear me, sister? You're not just another knight. Whatever you do may have terrible consequences. You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then, spit it out. Sela, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Great Garrison, you're in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that have stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer, a knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers that's far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything: training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this done Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sela, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword when you should have driven the sword home. Driven the blade home, ugh. Just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. He pauses, as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eyes. I wanted to tell you the same, Commander. You're right to an extent, Elan, but I didn't choose my lot, and I'm just trying to fulfill my duty as best as I can. The knight lowers his head. I apologize for my harsh words. I said it to Sela, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjugating you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor and Janna is a coward, ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. He makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment, nodding goodbye. He lowers his head and walks away. Sela watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Gimpy, let's go back, and I'd like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about, but why come we can't talk about it now? Anyway, let's see. The Hambush. Hambush is a bush filled with Hambush is a bush filled with people that wanted to ambush you, but got caught in a fireball. Is that a ambush? Did I miss a boss fight? Piranha with not enough machine gun ammo. I've got that already. This boss fight, though. Piranha again, so go to your bingo cards, click a number. Somebody just got a bingo, it looks like. Or something, I don't know. It's more like a crambush. Yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I need to take a break. Veronica told me that like 10 minutes ago. So, I'm going to pause here for a little bit. I'm going to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, and then come back here and continue on. So, thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.